It's along about 4 o'clock on the Tuesday afternoon of September the 9th, 2021, and this is Bender, Saskatchewan, on the ghost of the Reston sub that the Canadian Pacific built by here in 1906, completing it from Reston to Windthorst on October the 5th of that year. Put Bender on the map. The line was torn up in 1961 and it's now occupied by a Saskatchewan power transmission line. There was 2 elevators built at Bender. This one was built by the Standard Elevator Company in 1923, 30,000 bushels. Closed 4 years after the sub was closed, since 1965, and abandoned. But it's been well taken care of. All the doors are closed. Some of the windows are still boarded over. I wonder that there's not a scale still in the scale house there. There's quite a bit of traffic eastbound on Highway 48 over there. The first elevator built in Bender was by the Northern Elevator Company sometime before 1911. It was closed by the pool in 1946, and not but its foundational pads remain in the weeds just to the east of the existing Vader. The Reston sub is affectionately known as the Peanut Line for some obscure reason. It was eventually completed through to Wolseley on the main line on November the 11th, 1908. In 1910, CPR built a standard number 5 station at mile 77.9 from Reston. Somewhere close in here. It was sold off in 1961 and it's been taken away. It was a substantial station for such a small community. The first post office in the area was established on April 1st, 1904 by Samuel Cummins on his homestead about a mile up the line there to the west. It was called Crystal Spring, singular, until February the 1st, 1907, when the name was changed to Bender to honor E.N. Bender, a CPR purchasing agent. Robert Reed was the postmaster when that happened. Joseph T. Jacach was the postmaster when the office was closed on June the 30th, 1953. Now, the fact that there is essentially ever only one elevator at Bender kind of speaks to the need for grain storage in the neighborhood. There's a lot of good pasture land and hay land. Looking off to the south and a little to the east, that's Bender Lake. This is actually the Kipling Plain in through here, which kind of blankets the northern slopes of Moose Mountain. Undifferentiated glacial tilt, overlaying here and there by undulating glaciofluvial and glaciolacustrine deposits. Unquote. See a little, I think it's a little alkali rimming Bender Lake there. It might be a slough. I don't see any waters coming in or going out. We're still on Treaty 4 territory here, although we're getting pretty close to Treaty 1 territory. Signed in 1876 at Fort Capel between clans of Cree and Assiniboine and representatives of Queen Victoria, agreeing to share this land. Looking westward down Highway 48, Kipling's just around the bend 5 miles. On the Canadian National Cromer sub that the Canadian Northern built through here about the same time as the rest of them sub went in. It's about a mile away and it's right over there. You can see it running at an angle to the grid. There's still an elevator at Mark Inch, and if we had better resolution, we'd be able to see it from up here. Looking eastward. Regina is 160 km to the west of Kipling, if you're interested. Well, the old veteran pretty well withstood the great gale that ravaged southern Saskatchewan on Thursday, January the 14th, 2021. Quite a few elevators were damaged beyond repair. Old barns, houses, a lot of structures. In the rural municipality of Kingsley, number 124, Bender, Saskatchewan.